What's up there, guys? Dibalen Football Channel, Kaizer Chiefs Football Channel. Football from the fans' perspective. Welcome back. Welcome to our new video. We're doing a preview. Kaizer Chiefs versus Horoya AC of Guinea. The game plays today, 6 o'clock, 23rd February 2021. But on the 12th of March this year, there's going to be elections of CAF. The presidency race. If you've been following, you'll realize that Dr. Patrice Motsepe is contesting, and there's been a very interesting build up towards the presidency, of the CAF presidency. I've been following on Front Runner and other news outlets. It looks like he's there to win it. According to me, it looks like he's there to win it, but it's highly contested by other guys. I think Ahmed Yaya of the Football Association in Mauritania, Augustin Sengo, also Football Association in Senegal, and Jack Anoma of Ivory Coast. So it's contested, but it's been endorsed by few football associations around the Southern African region and other countries. Motsepe has been endorsed by them, and I believe that it can take CAF forward. We know how CAF has been ran, man. It's not been very impressive, to be honest, according to me. And as of recent was endorsed by COSAFA in their AGM. COSAFA is it's a confederation of football in the southern region of Africa. But yeah, we know the man. We know Dr. Patrice Motsepe with his work with Mamelodi Sundowns, how he has made Mamelodi Sundowns a powerhouse of football in Africa. In Africa, not just South Africa. In Africa, I think it's the best, is the biggest football club in terms of how they compete in the southern region, how they compete in CAF. They are one of the representatives of the southern region, to be honest. Recently won CAF Champions League and always progressing in the Champions League. And in South Africa, the best club, the team very well. It's been running the team very well, to be honest. And for me, if you follow Dr. Patrice Motsepe, you would know that he's involved in leadership, responsibilities in South Africa. Not only business, in leadership responsibilities. And if you follow his work, he's a very thorough man, very professional man, a man who knows what he's doing. We know him for his business. But if you follow him in his leadership and you understand that he's a thorough man, he's a man who's very professional, he's a man who believes in the results. So I think as South Africa is the first guy in South Africa. I think he's the first South African to contest CAF presidency, and I think we should rally behind him, and maybe can change how CAF has been running. The way the competition, the way football in Africa has been so poor. I think it can be a huge addition to that structure, and you automatically become the deputy president, one of the deputy presidents of FIFA once you are the president of SAFA. So it's a great opportunity for the man as an individual, great opportunity for South Africa as a country. I think for Southern Africa as a region, it's gonna mean a lot for us. But yeah, back to the game. Before we go back to the game, if you're new to the channel, I would like to encourage you to subscribe, to turn on the notification button, and let's hear from you in the comment section. Yes, like we said, Horoya AC Athletic Club is from Guinea. It's on top of Group C. Kaizer Chiefs is part of Group C. Horoya is number 1 in Group C. They beat Petro de Luanda of Angola 2-0. And you know that this is gonna be Horoya's second game. Kaizer Chiefs is gonna be our first game after the Wydad saga, and therefore it's going to be a very interesting one. If we win in this game, because we're playing home, if we win in this game, we have possibilities of becoming of getting to the top of the group, and that's something that I'm looking forward to. That's something that I hope Kaizer Chiefs is going to do. We need to win this tie against Horoya, and we need to be on top of the group as it is. And little do we know about Horoya, to be honest. For me, there's little I know. Once played Mamelodi Sundowns, once played Orlando Pirates, but other than that, there's very few things I know about them. They are always, most of the time, they are in the CAF Champions League. So it means a team that does well, domestically. And then the position domestically of Horoya is position number 13 after 6 games in Guinea, in the Premiership of Guinea, to be honest. It's only one win. It has been a very bad one for them. To be honest, the way I look at them, their form, or according to the stats, the way they've been playing locally, they are not doing well. they only won 1 game after 6 games. They are on position number 13. So it's a struggling team, according to me. It's one of the struggling teams, like Kaizer Chiefs, that is struggling, but in the Champions League currently. So, and Chiefs is struggling as well. Like I said, if there are ways to describe Kaizer Chiefs, according to me, I would be saying inconsistent mistakes and full of potential. We are very inconsistent as a team. You get the results right now, you get a better performance today, tomorrow there's something else. You get this good lineup, tomorrow there's a change. Full of mistakes. We know mistakes. I think the less we say about them, the better. And the potential, to be honest, the potential of that team, of Kaizer Chiefs team, is so much. It's so much. For me, if well taken care of next season, like I say, each and every video is going to be one of the of the teams that is difficult to play against. There's great potential in that team, and worth mentioning, to be honest, about Horoya. I went to check their highlights. I saw the way they play. To be honest, they are not so impressive in terms of their football. Most of the time, their football is on the air, is aerial football. The way I saw, they are very good on standard situations, on free kicks, corner kicks. Most of their goals they score with standard situations, with set pieces. And they play a diagonal game, more like Kaizer Chiefs. They play with crosses, headers, and they score. Very good on air, well-built men. They are very strong, very strong. If you check them, very strong, big people, big players of Horoya. So it's going to be a very interesting one. And Kaizer Chiefs, we know that we've been doing bad in terms of our defensive work, more especially with balls that are coming up there, that crosses, like I said, standard situations. Kaizer Chiefs is not doing well. It's not good in defending set pieces. And we need to fix that. If there was a theme for this game, like I read with Castro, we mentioned that we need to eliminate mistakes. And that's what I think, Kaizer Chiefs should do right now. It's a matter of Kaizer Chiefs trying to eliminate mistakes, trying to eliminate mistakes at the back, trying to eliminate mistakes up front, burying our chances. That's what it means for Kaizer Chiefs right now, to eliminate mistakes. And we need to approach this game. We need to commit as few mistakes as possible. And according to me, we're not supposed to commit a mistake at all. But we must progress in the Champions League competition, according to me. Many people say Kaizer Chiefs has to be out so that we can concentrate locally. There's money to be generated in Champions League. When you progress, there's money obviously in this competition and can assist. We know our team and the bank and how they use, how they are so frugal in buying players. I think progressing in Champions League will sort of put pressure on the management with the money they get, and also the fact that we need to do more. We need to progress even further in the next competition. My lineup, according to me, we need to start with Kune, pay out, right back Ngizana, center backs Akumu and Rama, and then left back Zulu or Frostlight. I don't mind any of them. If Zulu is in or Frostlight is in, I don't mind any of them. Central midfield, Blom and Bakas. But I don't expect Bakas to be there. I don't know how the coach operates. You don't know. Today is this, tomorrow is that, and inconsistent, like we said. But I expect Blom and Bakas instead of Blom and Cardoso. I don't prefer Cardoso in that position. Then Manyama should play and Parker should play, according to me. And as a striker, Kambole and Castro. Nukovic, when he was going out, he was limping a little bit. I don't think we should, because he had a knee injury, a very long one. So the coach should not rush him back. If there's no need to rush him back, should not rush him back. And Kambole has been consistently playing in the African, in the Champions League games. So I think he should start in this game together with Castro. Manyama should be back. Some fringe players should be, brought back. And I think Manyama, this can be his game. This can be his game. We're gonna need to play on the crosses. Gonna need to be very effective on set pieces. He's one guy that I trust in that department. And I think it's time to sort of rest the boy. We played very well against SuperSport, and I think it's gonna be a very physical game for him. And Kaizer Chiefs players right now, there's been injuries after injuries after injuries. I think he should rest for the for the local games, for the local games and for PSL games. That's where we need him the most. And we must score goals. We must score goals. We are playing at home. Like I said, we must score goals. I expect Kaizer Chiefs to go for a win in this game. Otherwise, it's going to, for me, it's difficult to predict it. It's also difficult to predict the lineup. But Kaizer Chiefs should go there and should try and win this game. Otherwise, I would like to hear from you. For me, this is it for me. This is Dibalin Football Channel, Kaizer Chiefs Football Channel, football from the fans' perspective. Love and peace.